Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Universalis for MEIOU and Taxes 3.0 with me, Alpha by Omega, and Devlet-i. So in the previous episode we have finished pretty much the war with the Mamluks, and right now we're just dealing with some final sieges in the territory of Borgu. We want to take their capital and then we're gonna peace them out. Then we're gonna peace out the Mamluks, and then we're gonna see the aftermath of the war, the embracement of the institutions, and so on and so on. So, without further ado, let's see how we're gonna eliminate the army of Mamluks over here. I'm still not certain if there is some kind of event here that we can trigger, but we'll see. We shall see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, peace out Borgu. And then we're gonna have a couple of months of, just war with Mamluks. If it doesn't trigger anything, we'll see. We shall see. So here we're taking the province of Yauri, and we're gonna move to their capital, and then we're gonna end it. We've sacked just an unbelievable amount of gold here in, the combined territories. So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have enough for whatever we want. I checked that the commercialization is going to get a couple of provinces more very soon. So that will allow us to... Okay, I guess you guys can go over here, for example, because there's nobody left anywhere else. Okay, so this one is gonna be fun. That's the last one that we want to... Actually, speaking of which, we've been fighting for so long. I think at this point I might just start killing the forts left and right, because we have so many of these raised. We're paying maintenance for all of them. So it might be a good idea to actually kill some of them. Oh, hello, you're over there. I see you now. So let's go and face them. Okay, the capital is already at a 0. So it tells me that they're gonna get this province soon. Yeah, Borgu is no longer interested in this fight. War scores 25. I think that with their capital in our hands, it's gonna only increase. Yeah, they're trying to save their army by moving it away from Sirt. I don't think they're gonna be... they're gonna be successful in that, but it's not gonna change much. Okay. Then Busa has been taken. So now what? Still wouldn't agree to this. I actually want my 700 gold, so... What else can we take here? Let's just take random province here. I might be petty, but it's all I have. No, we need to make people understand that we are not to be screwed around with. When we want to peace you, you will take it, or you will suffer for it. Interesting. Who is Lithuania at war with? Great Leonom. What? How did Lithuania get involved in that? Iran, Kazakh. Okay. Iran was... No, they're still fighting. Okay. Whatever. We'll let them be. $45. How fast? 20 days. Okay, now we got it, right? Yeah, I think this should definitely be enough. Yep. They'll take it now and they'll even give us a little bit more gold. So they will pay us 807 gold and they will give us more reparations. They are negotiating for themselves, which makes me happy. So you guys can definitely go back home. It means you guys can definitely go over here. And I'm gonna give it 2, maybe 3 months. And see if something triggers, and if not, then I'm officially abandoning my quest to, you know, get unhappiness among the peasantry. Sure, let's give them 50 gold. Nope. Yeah, so let's let it till 1st January 1641. See if we can get something by then. Yeah, I could just take some of these. But I'm pretty sure if nothing triggered by now, nothing is gonna trigger. But still, I mean, this war has been just insane, you know, and a blessing in more than one regard, because the fact that we've actually taken so much from them is just unbelievable. So how are we doing? It's still 8.1, okay. I'd actually like to finish at least one siege, because I have a hunch that might also be a trigger for these kinds of stuff. But we'll see. We still know that we're gonna take, you know, Damascus and the entire surrounding territory and war operations. So the war is definitely not a waste, you know, nothing like that. But we'll see. We shall see. I mean, that's all we can do anyway, right? Siege of Jada is over, and it didn't trigger anything. So let's just kill that army and be done with it. Because this is definitely not going to help us in any way. Which is, you know, sad state of affairs. I was really still harboring small hope. What can I say? 27th of February. And we got it. Okay, so no trigger, nothing. So let's just end this. This war has taken nearly a decade, maybe even longer, to play out, so... Well, either way. So unfortunately we cannot piece out Damascus on their own, because we have their overlord in the conflict. So we'll have to deal with you. Now, we do know that we want all of this territory. That is the territory of Damascus. We also want you to pay us war reparations. 271 gold is definitely not worth my time. So would you give me this province and this province? Yes. So we are gonna take all of this. We're gonna take Ojala. We're gonna take this little desert province of Avgila, and we're gonna have them pay us more reparations. And just as a little jab, actually, is there any other province that we could take anywhere? That would be no, there is none. Okay, so we're gonna take it like this. So what this means is we're gonna have a coalition forming against us: Mamluks, Iran, Hungary, Kais, and Banu Khalid. But we do not care. This alone is what we came for. So the Osmanli conquest of Ojala has been finished. We lost 145,000 men, 104,000 of that to attrition, unfortunately. But our territory now has this extent. In the last 2 wars, we've added this entire chunk, this and this, to our territory, and I have to say, I think that is a major success. And we actually gotten nice. I've actually gotten a mission finished. Locate in the old city of Jerusalem, on the Temple Mount, the Al-Aqsa Mosque in our 3rd holiest city. It is our duty to defend it. Nice. And now this. Okay, do we have enough? I mean, we have 469. So that could be enough. It is, okay. And it cost us just everything that we had. Okay, so you guys are now gonna march back home to Constantinople. And enjoy it. At this point I'm just gonna kill your raised regiment. Raised regiment cost. We're gonna drop all of the forts that we have. How many forts do we have raised right now? 7. Okay, so let's move all of them, with the exception of the one in Constantinople. Damn, we're almost done with the upgrade. Nice. And that means we're still bleeding out money, but it's fine, because what I can do here is I can take you and I can split you in half, and you guys are gonna protect the trade in the Black Sea. So you're protecting trade in Black Sea, Aegean Sea, and Levantine Sea. Okay, so the results of the war. We have looted 44,029 gold. 8,805 has been taken into our treasury, and we spent 6,226 during the war, and 73 has been taken by our enemies. Lost 114,000 manpower, and they killed about 3,500, well, almost 4,000 men. The sons of Mustafa I. He's already 30. It's interesting. I guess you cannot get this event during war. The Pharaohs, the Gregarious, let's go with the Inquisitive one. 344, that's not bad. Not Ali, not Ömer. Looks like I actually have Mustafa II. Mustafa. Right? Actually, let's... Osman. The reason why I'm searching for this name here is that I had it happen to me before, that I inputted it manually, and the game saw it as a different name for some reason. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I don't want to have Mustafa I followed by Mustafa I, even if only for roleplay reason. Okay, and we could get you and you if we embrace Colombian imports. But I really think that at this point we're just gonna chill and let the institutions spread, because we do have, yeah, look at that. Colombian imports have spread to many places. I'm pretty sure that in many places they are still gonna be 80, 94. So if we give it some time, we might make it significantly cheaper. Okay, you guys are coring, and we can have a look at you. So these provinces are very valuable. We have Safad here, very nice port, level 2. We have Yafa here, not such a good port, but we could invest in that. Tabaria, we have Al-Quds here, which is something that we could think about. The monument is seen as insignificant. Why can't I invest in it? That's actually interesting. Oh, because we're coring it, of course. I just realized. Al-Quds. So you guys suggested that Al-Quds could be a pretty good place for the third capital that we're gonna have. Dimashq. I like that the trauma of these provinces actually completely disappeared during the war. That's how long it took for us. Yeah, we'll have to improve the ports here. Because this is gonna be crazy. Okay, what about you guys? Ojela has nothing, just a very small port. No tax. I'm very traumatized. But it is a natural location, so a port here would be great. And what about you, Avjira? You have... you have 3,151 people living here. What are you guys doing here, particularly? Pastures and nomadism. Okay, so there literally is no industry in here. But I mean, so it's, kind of cool, because we can say that we've actually expanded southwards a little bit. So, it's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Definitely the war has been going our way. I think this has... yes, it took us down a little bit in the whole grand scheme of things. We have exiled armies, I know. I'm gonna be marching for quite some time. Okay, now I think because we have +2 stability and we gained these territories and everything, it might be a good time to look at what we could do here. So we have what it takes. We just don't have enough administrative power. Alright. And if I wanted to get the free peasantry, we would need increased executive authority. And I'm actually not sure how to increase that one. Executive authority. Ruler impact is 50. Institution authority is 49. Executive power. Executive authority represents the potential of the executive over the state. I guess reforms could help an increased strength of bureaucracy, but we would also probably like to leverage the elite and okay, let's assess their power. Share of land, forestry 20%. So we could take, let's say, half of their forestries. You have barely any. What about you guys? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna target an ability, and then we can maybe take a little bit from the burghers. It might be a good idea to take some of their mines or farmland. Let's go with half of their mines. So we're gonna reform the army, because we will want to see what we can get in that regard. And then we are going to... steal the land of our people. General cost. Okay, you guys arrived home safely. I'm still paying too much. Rum expenses, fort maintenance, yeah. Just too much. Mamuks, Borgu, what do you call it? Borgu is actually paying us almost free gold. It's actually pretty good. Inflation and everything. So what's our overextension? It's gonna be like 100%, won't it? No, okay, 50%. It's gonna go away pretty quickly. Well, 1646. I mean, we still have a lot of time to deal with everything, so it's not like we can ignore it. Okay, so here we go. So these reforms have to happen. So the nobility will be angry, will lose 40 loyalty, 3 hierarchy, 4 the relations, 10 legitimacy, 2 stability, and will get hit with social society instability and recent reform. Okay, we need to do it. So military organization. The call to arms is not met by rural elite alone. The levies they raise and bring forth for war historically provide many societies with significant numbers and a loyal backbone to march into battle. The alternative is a more centralized administration, facilitating state recruitment and shifting the organizers from the elites to a newfound state. While state organization is more costly, it is also more reliable, disciplined, and divorced of patronage-based complications. So we have extra 5% movement speed, lowered land attrition by 10%, manpower recovery speed is increased by 10%, and army professionalism increased by 5%. Okay, but our stability is 0. Not entirely unexpected. Okay, we'll need to wait. Okay, I'm gonna leverage the burghers. I want to expropriate their property. Prepare reform, resources, mines. Okay, we're gonna take 600. It's gonna hit our stability, their loyalty, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, so we are at -1. At this point, what's the stability situation? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Can we support the elite? Arrange a strategic marriage would cost a little bit, but I'm not that interested. Okay, let's wait a little bit and see how we're gonna handle the situation. We stole half of their mines, which actually is a pretty decent amount, I'd say. I still can't imagine that we have gained so much territory in such a short time. That is amazing. It's so cool. Okay, 4,000. Still 8. But it's spreading. And I mean, we have a huge pool of power that we can save. So it's not like, you know, anything being a major issue. So did you guys finish that war? You did, okay. Air Force ill. Send for a trained medicus. Pray for his life. Well, we can spare 160 gold and wow, after a long while that actually worked. Cool. Usually it doesn't. Misguided warrior, huh? Mustafa is now a martial educator. Hereby army tradition decay, general cost, annual cost. Okay, I'll take that. Not a bad one. 47.3. Is it increasing or are we at a limit? So it's 1, 2. 1, 2. Wait, what? 1, 2. 3.8 and army profession. Okay, so it is increasing very slightly, yeah, by 0.01%. Okay. It's nothing that important. Wow, you're still on your way home. How crazy is that? And here we are for January. So let's see how much those mines are gonna give us. And the Damascene separatists have 38k now. No wonder, well, it's pretty much the entire territory of theirs is incorporated within our empire, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Variable taxation. Yeah, we're still bleeding on money, so the mines aren't really as valuable as I thought they would be, but it's good. Hey, we have an unassigned merchant? Oh, we finally got our 5th merchant. Nice. Okay, so you can go to... where's our highest current? Okay, Dniester then. Gonna transfer trade power from Dniester. Minus 3.99. Okay, so unfortunately, 20, oh my god, it fell really a lot. Oh my god, we could increase it even further? To bureaucratic administration. All recruitment, investment and organization is administered by bureaucratic army corps under firm control of the state. Huh. And we could actually do that. All we would need is just lower their power. Interesting. So stability is increasing, so we're gonna get to +1 soon again. That is fine. Okay, conversions are happening. Oh, you're Shiite? What's going on? Religion in province is Sunni, and you are Sunni. So why are you marked? Oh, because they're conquered. I thought that. Never mind. Never mind. Our truce with cases ended. Pretty sure they're gonna join the coalition against us really soon. Corruption is actually increasing at this point. Why? Centralization, state corruption. State corruption, not sure. Okay, so show of devotion can be taken. And hopefully something with the sponsored commerce and noble concessions. Okay, so I think those are gonna help us significantly. So yield concessions. Yes, they give us a lot of stability. Promote and support commerce and perform a show of devotion. Okay. So that repaired the relations a little bit. Hopefully that might help with income too. Can get 60,000 of you here. which is fine. Actually, let's have you fully reinforced to be done with that. France tells of Richelieu. Armand Jean de Poissy, Cardinal of Richelieu, was 39 years old when he became the chief minister of King Louis XIV in 1624. His main successful efforts in domestic policy were the fight against the upper nobility and the Protestant political privileges. He also supported overseas trade, colonial expansion, and the constitution of a permanent royal navy. Its most notable achievements remained the diplomatic game he played during the 30 Years' War, pushing with French gold the Swedish intervention in 1630 and ultimately joining the war in 1635. His aims had been the reduction of the House of Habsburg and the extrication of France from encirclement by enemy lands. He is considered the inventor of the concept of realpolitik. Nice. At least for them. Okay, now let's lower the raised regiments to a minimum. So, when can we expect this stability? In 4 months. That's cool. I guess our next war is gonna be with Iran. Because there's a lot of territories here that we could take. Like Van. And we actually should take. And considering that the autonomy here is not as bad as it could. It's increasing again. Might want to look into that. So let's end this episode when we get to when we get +1 stability, meaning we're gonna get to 0. Okay, so look at that. Colombian imports now only 4,300 gold. But again, we're not in a hurry to take it because I'm not gonna invest in technology anytime soon. Commercialization is still at 8 again. Okay, knowledge sharing ended. Okay, and that actually killed some of the growth. I mean, that should mean that yes, we are now in positive numbers. So at least that's one good thing coming from that. Not really interested in anything else here. Kinda interesting that we're... Okay, now Cool. I was about to say that I don't see the effect of the increase that we had, but we actually do have it now. .5, 3.8. Because it increased quite significantly, so we might get over that 40. Okay, let me separate this. There are a lot of potential revolts here. Well, okay, move and take them out. Okay, next month. Without your help with the income too. I'm gonna have to lay low a little bit now because we have a huge overextension. Actually, let's find you a little bit more so that you don't get eliminated in this fight. Okay. You're over You're overpowered enough. And stability is at 0. Oh, you guys can go back like this. We'll just have to chill. I mean, we gained so much territory that I don't really mind. We need to get at least the overextension away before we think about something more. But I think that something more here really means attacking Iran and taking their western territories, which we need for the missions. I actually think that the regions, where can we see the regions? It should be here somewhere. The geographical? Yeah. Areas. Okay, so we need to take Manzikert and what is this one? Diyarbakir. And this is South Caucasus. And probably even Upper Mesopotamia. Oh wait, no, actually. Okay, so definitely Upper Mesopotamia and these ones. The area of Van is something that we need. Of Hakkari. This one, yeah, I guess these would be the core ones that we want for now. So this chunk. Okay, well, we have our mission cut out for ourselves. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this massive war. It brought us riches beyond our wildest dreams that we're going to use very soon to embrace the institution. But right now, as you can see, it's spreading on its own, making it cheaper by the day. Commercialization, unfortunately, is still taking its sweet time. And I would actually like to save as much money for that one, because commercialization is spreading extremely slow. So while we have a big chance of it, getting over 10%, well, that actually is a lie. I'm still thinking we might want to 7.7. To Lithuania. Do we want to, if we annex Voinovici, but we can't, we don't have enough relations. Well, we could though. Okay, let's actually do that. We are going to improve relations. We are going to annex Voinovici, and that's going to allow us to hopefully see how much commercialization would cost us. So we're going to plan that in the next episode, and we're going to decide how we're going to embrace these two institutions, because that's going to be absolutely necessary for us to get the casual literacy and stuff like that. Cool, okay. Oh! And Teutonic Order changed into Prussia. Nice. Nice. Still with the insane autonomy issues.